Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is LaQueen Battle here on YouTube. Very happy to be here with you guys today. Doing another book release. Very quickly gone through most of all my books that I have available on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. So very happy to be here with you, family, YouTube family, and supporters as well. So I do have one person on, which is really good. So thank you to that one person. Um, I did a brief setting on brief book describing um, COVID COVID findings among university college students, and I published that on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. So, okay, here it is. Okay, so it's open up. So you can buy this on your Kindle or any of your iPad, your Kindle, any other kind of great display. Okay, it comes like this. Okay, there's three small volumes of this. You can apply it to as well, so it's a full display. Um, so let me go here to here. Okay, okay, so I'm just trying to get to it, and you guys again, it's available for sale on Amazon and it's available for sale on Amazon and Kindle and Barnes and Nobles as well. So here we go. So anyway, let's get into this. Okay. So again, I'm going here. The book is again it's available on your tablet, your iPhone, your COVID testing among university testing students, which is great. This is a great format. I should have submitted this um, to the APA as well as to other scientific journals for the work that the company that I was a part of. I did publish the findings for this book, and which it pretty much stated that a lot of the students, even here at Harvard University, were still unaware that COVID. They didn't really know what COVID was, even here at Harvard University. So a lot of the students, even here on campus, here in Boston, Massachusetts, did not even know what COVID was up until a year ago. Okay, up until a year ago, did not know the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. They didn't even know what COVID. What is it? How do I test? How do I be tested? What do I do about it? And so that is kind of the impact of the pandemic. And right now, um, we've had great mayors have come in and out. Marty Wash, Kim Janey, and up until now, we have Michelle Wu, who's leading and trying to finalize the mask mandates and the vaccine mandates, which is pretty much good of what we're doing right now. And so um, that's pretty much right now we're trying to figure out, finalize a way to end this pandemic, which is where it needs to be at. Deal with the rates of transmission, deal with the rates of transmission versus dealing with those rates, vaccination rates. So, rates of transmission versus vaccination rates. So we have to deal with both of the system connections unstable. Um, they cannot connect me right now. Harvard cannot connect me to my live feed. My live feed, so it cannot connect me. So anyway, Okay, so anyway, so it is. Let me see if you guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Good. Okay, great. So okay, good. All right. I know that went through. Okay. Anyway, it says my connection is unstable, but I will try to go ahead and work with that. It's a really short report. After this, I'm going to submit this to the APA as well. It's a short, brief synopsis and procedures and genetic testing used. I didn't get permission for medics, but I published what I saw as a medical assistant. I published my own finding. There we go. I got it. I published my own findings of the research done by medics, the company I worked for, during the test for Harvard, which medics is still doing testing. The company is still doing testing here at Harvard, but they still do it as self-testing procedure. So it comes like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. My light is bright.
Oh, you were looking at me? Oh, that.
Hot.
Oh, yeah.
So it comes like this. You can get it on your Amazon Kindle. So it comes like this. You can get it available on your Amazon Kindle. It comes like this, like here. And then on your Amazon Kindle, which is great. So the top is being discussed. And we deal with the kids all the time. And I list my objective, I list the goal, the findings, and the methods used to test it. Um, and procedures used to establish how do we find particular procedures needed for to make sure that students know what is going on in the world. Like, oh my God, there's a pandemic going on. Oh my God, there's a war. But we have a war and we have a viral health pandemic, medical pandemic going on. How do we compare the two? And right now we're dealing with the war with Ukraine. Okay, we're dealing with the war with Ukraine. Okay, with Russia against Ukraine, and we also have other issues to deal with at home too as well. Which of course here is the pandemic, the COVID pandemic. The economy, inflation is at its highest. We have government elections going on. We're still dealing with Black Lives Matter and police brutality. I smell soap. I smell soap. Anyway, so we have to deal with police brutality, other issues going on in the world, as well as having to face the fact that a lot of people, like myself, are underemployed, are struggling, and cannot pay their bills, cannot put food on the table for their family and their loved ones at the end of the day. So we have to learn how to deal with and compare the two. Okay, learn how to deal with and compare the two. So that is what is going on. It is a great, great report, short report. Right now, after I'm done with this report, I'm going to send it to the APA, American Psychological Association. Great, just a brief. It's not really just a short report, just showing pretty much basic manufacturing, um, manufacturing that's used during just just manufacturing procedures that was used during the testing, like an experiment, just finding like okay, it's pretty much just it's an experiment. So it's the beginning findings of what I put down for my findings for COVID testing for university college students here, and it is amongst Harvard University college students here. It's available on Amazon and Kindle as well too. Okay, so you can find it here on your Amazon Kindle too as well. So it's 9 minutes. It's a brief genetic explanation. I wanted to get as much the companies that were involved in this so that people know that you can. This pandemic is not over. We have to let people share the information, share the different manufacturers that are available to bring this pandemic to an end, to lower it, to bring the rates lower, to let people know, okay, so I have the same, my methods are the same, and getting doing the testing, and your method should be the same in doing the testing, so that we all can be on the same page. Okay, so that we all can be on the same page and agreeing with this together. Okay, and agreeing with this together. So we can all be on the same page. So again, there's a lot more that needs to be done within detailing, and I really do appreciate your time and attention. Um, Let me know if you have any other questions. It's a great book available Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. You can find it from there and go from there. Again, just a brief explanation about the COVID-19 pandemic, the details we use, the procedures, the ingredients, all that the companies were used during this testing. They are still doing self-testing for the students right now in each and every single hall on campus, which is great. Like they're doing, which is made by the company called Color. So they're still doing testing here on Harvard's campus as well as throughout the whole entire United States. Okay, so they're still doing testing, which is great, great, great. So we can continue to go from there and then explore a little bit more and to finally, okay, into finally, finally bringing this pandemic to an end. To an end. Okay? So this is LaQueen Battle by the First Aid Responder Services. Please continue to keep me in your thoughts and prayers, and I would really appreciate it. God bless you all and have a great day. Bye. Please support me and buy it on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. And let me see, show you guys here. Here is a link to Amazon as well. So here's the link on Amazon because my internet connection is slow. Well, anyway, here's one of the links. Okay, and then also here's the one too. It's a short link, but the link may. And then you can also buy it on here on Barnes and Nobles too as well. Um, and there's a Barnes and Nobles link. All right. So please continue to support me. I wish you all the best and God bless.